before me or maybe before them, because my house was built in the 30s, they planted lilies out there. I love this time of year because they all start to pop, right? Everybody loves a daylily. First of all, I've never seen daylilies as pretty as this. The ones at my house are kind of a very light lavender color, and I've got ones in white. This is like a fire, corally, reddish, orange, amazing looking daylily. Of course, you have that incredible deep dark foliage on the bottom. You're gonna get 3 of the bare root plants with this. Gorgeous colors of pinks, purples, and yellows. And remember, these are reblooming. They're called reblooming because a lot of times with lilies, you get one and done, right? These are gonna rebloom, all right? So for $20, you're gonna get 3 of the bare root, which is the way you want it, because these make a lot of flowers. 805-677. Rochelle, take it away.
Oh yeah, these, I love that we're putting it together. I think these are a choice of color. So you get to choose which color you want, and they come in 3 different colors that are very, very pretty. But yeah, as Guy said, you're gonna get the bare root. It looks kind of like this. You really cannot mess this up. I know, even I, as a very experienced gardener, I've accidentally planted things upside down before, like bulbs. Sometimes it can be confusing. This one's not so tricky. It's got the very obvious roots, and it'll always have a little bit of a green thing on top. Sometimes they look like that, so maybe they're a little more confusing. But I'm telling you, even if you put it in the ground upside down, these are so easy to grow that they'll do their whole blooming beautiful thing no matter what you do. Up here in New England, we often call them ditch lilies, the wild version of these, because literally you could just throw them in a ditch and they'll grow. I mean, they're so easy. They are literally the world's easiest garden plant. And the varieties that we have, are varieties that have been chosen for their reblooming quality, which is just to say that during their bloom season, which actually goes again, I was just talking about this, plants that bloom in that hot heat of the summer, kind of like the butterfly bush, daylilies will do the same. They love that tough, hot summertime, and every day we call them daylilies because those blooms last one day, but they just throw another one up and another one up and another one up. And these plants last for generations. We're not talking, decades or anything like that, generations. Up here in New England, you see lines of daylilies down old stone walls and around foundations. And those are daylilies that have been planted by people's grandparents and great-grandparents. That's how long they last. They grow to actually fill in, but they're very not slow, but they just do it in a nice way. Some plants we know they get a little aggressive. These are not aggressive. They just kind of slowly over time get bigger and bigger clumps. They have this beautiful grassy foliage. That's what I love about them. They're a great filler plant, even when they're not in bloom. They really are a nice texture against other plants and make everything else around them look great. And then when they come into bloom, they're just a real, showstopper of a plant, kind of throwing those blooms out constantly.
Let me show everybody the color, because again, they come in that pinky purple color, which is up front. The ones I have back here are the yellow, are the yellow and gold. Okay, that's the other ones. And then finally, look at this, the turtle's weeding. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. Over here, hibiscus coming up. Here's the pink color. Okay, so if you want to get 3 in pink, we have those available as well. All right, 805-677, $20 for 3 of the bare root will get you going there. Can I talk about the hibiscus tree real quick, Jared? All right, 1 minute special, okay? We are doing our